Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we have our last and final live session for our Live in Vaquero experience, and we will be going over Thriving as Vaquero 10 tips for thriving here at UTRGV. So, we are so excited for you to be joining us. It is our last session, so if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them in the chat. We are officially also 1 week away from move-in. So in 1 week, we will have our move-in, and it will be next Tuesday, and we'll have some more details at the end of the live session. So again, thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to have you here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first is our application updates. We are still open for a few room assignments in Brownsville, and then in Edinburgh, we are open for the standby list. If you are currently on the standby list, we are actively placing students in rooms. You will be getting an email today about being on the standby list and what your next step should be, because we are a week away from move-in. So there will be a form that you can fill out if you're still interested in being placed in a room after even classes start. You're able to put your information there and we're able to contact you. But our standby list does continue all the way up until September 11th, which is Census Day. So keep a lookout on your emails. We are emailing people as soon as they get into a room. We are also calling to see if we have the right information in some cases. So please just keep a lookout. Make sure your information is up to date. And the next is, if you would like to see all previous and upcoming live sessions, you are more than welcome to scan this QR code and see all of the previous sessions. We do have one specifically about move-in, what to bring, what not to bring, all of our campus resources, a lot of important information that you need, and then one specifically about billing and all the information about your student bill. So please make sure to take a look at that. Our payment deadline is Friday, August 21st, so it is coming up this Friday. So make sure you take a look at that to have all the information that you need. Keep in mind that if there have been recent changes to your student bill for whatever reason, those are getting processed as timely as possible. So it may take a few business days before it reflects on your student bill. So please make sure that all your information is up to date and ready to go for Friday, August 21st. Next, we have some introductions. So as we've mentioned, this is our team. We officially have our full team ready to go to welcome you on next Tuesday. And so missing today, we have our Associate Dean for Policy Management and Director of Residence Life, Ms. Rebecca Gadsden, myself, Ms. Monica Vera Leandro, who's the Assistant Director of Housing and Residence Life, and I'm based out of the Edinburgh campus. And then we have Lawrence, who's joining us in Brownsville as our assistant director as well. And then next we have our newest addition. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yes, so good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ingrid de la Torre. I am on the Edinburgh campus and currently the housing coordinator for Heritage and Choctaw Halls.
Hey everybody, I'm John Gutierrez and I'm the Unity Housing Coordinator here in Edinburgh.
Hey y'all, so I'm CJ. I'm the Village Housing Coordinator here in Edinburgh.
Hold on.
I became Maldonado. So yes, and I am the housing coordinator for the Brownsville campus for the Casa Bella apartments.
Awesome. And then with us, we have two different team members. Randy Correño, who's our facilities coordinator and manages facilities in both Edinburgh and Brownsville campuses. And then Ms. Georgina Lozano, who also manages our administrative operations in both Edinburgh and Brownsville, but based out of Brownsville. So this is our housing team. These are the full-time staff that are going to be helping you and assisting you throughout the way. So if you see any one of us, please feel free to say hi, give us a high five, and let us know that you are ready to move in and be welcomed. So thank you. And next, we have an overview of just some 10 tips of kind of thriving at UTRGV and what that looks like. So all the way from getting involved in finding your community to planning for breaks, because our halls do close during the breaks and everything in between. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first two tips. Miss Ingrid, take it away.
Alrighty, so the first tip that we have for everyone is to get involved and find your community. Just as a reminder, your college experience is what you make it. So give yourself the opportunity to make this space feel like your home. Attend events that RAs are programming for you, and also larger scale UTRGV events. Meet friends that have the same or similar interests as you. And just as a reminder, there's really something for everyone. So make sure you take advantage of these opportunities happening on campus. The next one is getting to know your professors. So your professors are one of your best resources. Make sure you introduce yourself, you participate, and take advantage of their office hours. Remember that they're always here for you. At the same time, it's important to keep in mind that a lot of your professors have been in your shoes previously, and so they can really guide you throughout your academic experience.
So another tip that we have for y'all is to manage your time. For a lot of you, it might be the first time that you have free time in your schedule because you're taking one morning class and one afternoon class, or maybe you're taking a couple evening classes, right? So there might be a lot of empty space in your schedule. Make sure you plan your semester out. You use a calendar, use a to-do list, like whatever helps you. And if it doesn't help you, speak to your RA, speak to your floor mates and ask what they're doing that's working for them and try new things out, right? So make sure you're like accounting for your study time. It's always great to put that into your calendar and just block off time to focus on maybe a specific subject or maybe studying for like the upcoming test or reviewing your chapters, right? um, we mentioned getting involved on campus. So there are like different study groups that you can be a part of, and you just kind of have to go out there and find them. A lot of them will post flyers around the like the science building or the engineering building. So it's like looking out for those and putting them in your calendar, getting their contact information, right? Before you get involved with orgs, make sure you have the time for it, right? You all are people first and students second, right? So you got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure you eat and you sleep and get your rest in, right? Because that's what's going to be most important for success in college. Um, and then, yeah, we do have a lot of resources on campus, right, that are great for you. And I believe that's a segue into to John.
Yeah. So we have step 5 and 6, right? So you take advantage of your campus resources and you save money. So we have the food pantry, other student services, and career center open to all of y'all. They're free, um, especially with your as you're already a UTRGV student. So you can also save money with all of these resources. So with like the food pantry, all you have to do is just fill out a one-time enrollment at the pantry of your choice. We have one in Edinburgh and Brownsville. You'd submit your order form online, and then once your form is submitted, you can pick up. And they have specific days you can pick up. Right now, they're Monday and Friday, but in the fall it's going to change. But that's one way to save on like on groceries, right? I know sometimes it's a little hard to get groceries, but the food pantry is a really great way to help. Um, we also have our Volt and campus shuttles that can help you save on gas, save on time. You can also take a nap or rest whenever you're in one of the campus shuttles. Maybe not on the Volt, since it's like a little golf cart, so you might not want to nap on there. But the Volt runs every 10 to 15 minutes on the Edinburgh campus and on the Brownsville campus, and the campus shuttle goes through Edinburgh, Brownsville, Harlingen, Weslaco, where anywhere we have some kind of UTRGV campus facility. And then we also have the career center, which can help you get direct wage jobs or work study jobs as well on campus. They can also help you revise your resume and look for any other opportunities on campus and after you graduate as well.
Now, we also really heavily encourage you guys to connect with your college and major. So, specifically, attend events for your college or your major, not just university wide events. These are really great opportunities to meet students with similar goals and connect with professors and staff. Faculty members are also often advisors for student organizations. So, these events can lead you to communities and opportunities you didn't even know existed. We also encourage you to visit the Career Center early on, to not wait just until your senior year. The Career Center can help you connect with what you're doing now and where you want to go after college. So, truly taking advantage of career resources early so you can make sure you're building towards your future goals throughout your UTRGV experience.
Okay, so next we want to emphasize the importance of checking your student email. There is a lot of important information that is constantly being sent there, such as events, deadlines, opportunities, campus updates, resources, and so much more. So, checking it should be part of your routine. This is also through where you might get information from your professors and anything that may be going on related to your academics as well as our social campus life. And if you're living on campus, it's important to pay attention to the academic and housing calendars. Um, Planning for breaks ahead of time, right? So, knowing what's on the calendar and making plans, residence halls may close during certain breaks, and while apartments may remain open, UTRG via itself is closed or can operate it with limited hours. So, making sure to know those breaks and prepare ahead of time is very important. And that means dining and other campus resources may also be limited, which is why it's important to prepare.
Thank you, Ingrid, for that. And yes, definitely plan ahead for those breaks, and take advantage of all of these tips. This really was a quick session to kind of bring all of the information that we've shared in the past live sessions to a summary for you guys, to be able to thrive as a vaquero and take advantage of living on campus and really connect with those resources. So last and final takeaway that we can say is to make UTRGV your home, and it really is what you make of it. So your college experience is what you make it. Do not wait for the UTRGV college experience to come to you. Make sure to take advantage and really embrace your experience here. We are all here to help you. All of your student staff is here to support you as well. Your resident assistants, everybody on campus is here, and because we want you to succeed. And so please make sure to take advantage of everything that is available to you, and remember that as you start your journey here at UTRGB.
And now we have some move-in information, kind of go over it again. August 25th, of course, is our move-in day. You can check in and get your keys from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That day, we will have volunteers available to assist all of our students moving in at all of our buildings in Edinburgh and in Brownsville. You can still submit some early move-in requests by August 24th. Um, we can't guarantee earlier requests, but we will try our best to work with you because of our academic calendar and um, how short it's been this year. Please check out our move-in guide for any information that you might need, or based on your room and the things you can bring and the things you can't bring. We also had a video on that as well that you guys can kind of refer back to as well. Make sure you're enrolled in classes. Check your housing portal for details on your room assignment if you received one already. And then remember that the payment deadline is actually this Friday, August 21st. August 21st. Sorry, I had a list there. And yeah.
Muted.
Thank you. In the case that you have any questions, I am showing our link tree here on the screen. So it's it's important for you guys to take advantage of this resource. This link tree has everything that you need to know, from your moving guide to your forms, anything that you need to know. It will be updated throughout the year. So as those break periods come, we will be sending or putting requests and information here on this link tree. So keep that in mind. But this does bring us to the end of our session. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you and welcoming you in just 1 week onto campus.